Tomodachi o Kenji Chimashu. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to another of the Shark Tales here. That's right. We got Gawr Gura, and this is her very last song, Ash Again. And this is a collaboration with Casey Edwards, who, if you are familiar, and you guys know that he's a songwriter and is usually involved with games, including Devil May Cry. So that's really all I know about him. But I'm told that this is an epic collaboration, so I can't wait to see this. Gura just graduated from Hollow Live, that I know, and I just did her very first song, Reflect, which was amazing. I love her voice. Now, I'm familiar with her because of covering some of the Myth collaborations, like Breaking Dimensions. You know, so I've heard her that way, but Reflect was the first time I heard her by herself. Now, this one that she just put out just a couple days ago, this is going to be pretty heavy, I'm sure. I'm getting the feeling that, you know, this is her farewell song, and I wish her all the best in life and in whatever her career is going to be. And with a voice like that, I hope she continues singing. I really, really do. It would be such a shame. And so many people love her. She's almost at 5 million subscribers, the most subscribed VTuber as of yet in history. So that's really cool. This is a Patreon request from my dear friend Night Spearhead. So thank you, Night. I appreciate that. The link for this will be down below, so you can go over there and give Gura your love, you know. So if you'd like to support this channel, folks, the links are right down below in the description box. Easy peasy, no obligation. Big shout out to my muses on Patreon, just like Night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Listen, if you like what you see here, like and subscribe. And, you know, I give a lot of love to my Hollow Live supporters, to you guys who have been subscribing because of my journey down this path. I love that. I appreciate that. It really shows me that Hollow Live is very alive here on Bemusing Bill. So thank you. All right, so get that screen up for you. And do the love right there. I think we're ready to go. And remember, folks, words and music here on this channel. So after we check out this video, after I listen to the music and her vocals and take it all in, I'm going to do a lyrical deep dive afterward. I got lyrics pulled up on genius.com, so we're going to do a dive after we check out the video. Hope you guys stick around for that. Kids, buckle up. Let's do it.
Face this time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down.
I like her vocals on this even more than what I've heard so far. There's a smokiness, there's an emotional connection to this. The video itself, the imagery is so beautiful. I love the music in this too. There's a level of gravitas, you know. There's this sort of deepness to it. It's deep as the ocean. I love the way she uses a lot of nautical lines to put into her writing, like, catching waves in there. Uh, and she looks quite different in this animation too. It's really, really well done. Well done, Casey, too, because you saw that he wrote it and composed the music, and great stuff. Great stuff. I really like this. Let's go back and catch this. Really heavy lines here. I mean, you think about this. This is her last song, and this is it. And wow, as you fans, you must be heartbroken, and yet, in some ways, happy for her to graduate and move on, right? But still, I get it. I understand.
They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they're all saying, tear it down, burn it down. And they're all saying, tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. Voices rise in my head. The hands that pull at my thread, let them drown, burn it down. Wait for washing the tide. In the abysses where I will hide, let them drown, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they're all saying, tear it down, burn it down. And they're hoping that I tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. We swim against the current, safe in dark, we change as smoke returns to rain. Navigating sunken depths and all of its debris. And no more hands upon my words, they only speak for me. For all the ones who tried to silence thunder, I'm the
waiting for. Oh, man. Well, I did not expect that I would be shedding a tear watching a Hollow Live video. Let me be quite honest here, without pulling any punches. Of all the songs that I have heard, and all bangers, I've enjoyed every one of these songs, regardless whether it's a collaboration or individual. I gotta say, this one was my favorite. Absolutely, I cannot believe I am really touched here. Wow, that was so incredible. What a beautiful song. Especially the end there where she's grabbing the door. Oh my God. You know, wow. Let's do these lyrics. I was trying to pay attention as much as I could, you know, but the imagery was also getting me, and just the sound of her voice. So well done. I absolutely love, because of her character, all the sea references that are in there. And you know, you get a lot of that from like old sailors, people who have spent their life at sea, where everything is like related to the sea. So even the old cliche term "shiver my timbers." You know, they're talking about my timbers being my skeleton. That I'm everything is related to the ship or to the sea. I noticed so much of that in these lyrics here. Great job, Casey. All right, let's do this. Verse 1, face to face with time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down. Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name. I love that line. Burn it down. Pre-chorus, they say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. Chorus, and they all say, tear it down, burn it down, and they'll all pay when I tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. Whew. Heavy lines here. It means so much more knowing the whole thing, you know? And, I know of her struggles. Not as well as you guys do, but I mean, I've been reading up on her, so I know of her, struggles and what she is dealing with, or what she has dealt with. And, my heart and thoughts go to her, and wish her nothing but the best. Voices rise in my head, the hands that pull at my thread. Let them drown. Burn it down. Wait for a wash in the tide. Drowning, tide. In the abyss is where I will hide. Let them drown. Burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. Now, I think when she's talking about burn it down and the memory, I wonder if this is just, kind of against the industry, the company itself, It's very interesting. It makes me wonder. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down below, Please do. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down, and they'll all pay when I tear it down, burn it down, when the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. We swim against the current's aim. In dark we change as smoke returns to rain. Navigating sunken depths and all of its debris. And no more hands upon my words. No more hands upon my words. They only speak for me. For all the ones who try to silence thunder, I'm the wave that pulls you down and under. Ooh, I love that bar. That's just great. For all the ones who try to silence thunder, she is thunder, quiet my voice, stifle me. I'm the wave that pulls you down and under. Every day I'll stand with me and I'll fight the drought of shallow sea. I'm sorry, I'll fight the drought, the drought of shallow sea. I'll fight the drought of shallow sea. As ships sail, winds of jealousy. As ships sail, winds of jealousy. I'll listen carefully, let it all burn down. As they all say, tear it down, burn it down, burn it down. And they'll all pay, and they'll all say, when I tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through, and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. Wow. I loved it. That's just absolutely brilliant, astonishing. Yeah, this is definitely going to be. I can't wait to listen to it again and again, and get other people to listen. This is just what a phenomenal way to say goodbye. Wow. Truly, thank you so much, Knight. This has been fantastic. Domo arigato. All you out there, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and checking this out. And man, I can't wait for more. But until then, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Namaste. Love you guys.